is looking for a new dress and decides to go to her favourite shop. She decides to pay with her card. Sarah only has to insert her card in a terminal, enter her PIN code and wait a few seconds for the payment to be approved. But what actually happens in these few seconds? Let's first look at the different actors involved. The shop, merchant in payment technology lingo, can accept card payments only once it's signed up with an acquirer. The acquirer, often the merchant's bank, is responsible for receiving the card transaction details from the merchant's terminal, passing these to the card issuer via the card networks, who are also responsible of passing payments back to the acquirer, which in turn pays the merchant. Card networks, also called card schemes, are organizations that manage and control the operation and clearing of card payment transactions. So we now know who does what. Let's have a look at the actual process. Sarah takes her card, inserts it in the terminal at the shop, and enters her PIN. Once the PIN is verified, the merchant's payment terminal captures Sarah's account information and securely sends it for authorization. Here's where things get a bit more complicated. There are two different models, 3-party and a 4-party schemes. In the case of a 3-party scheme, such as American Express or Diners, the issuer and acquirer are the same. In a 4-party scheme, like Visa or MasterCard, they are different organizations, and the information passes through the card network to the acquirer, who immediately passes it to the card issuer. The charge is authorized or declined based on Sarah's credit worthiness, and the transactions are checked for possible fraud. For example, if a transaction is submitted for approval from a shop in Dubai and Sarah has never paid anything in Dubai before, the transaction will be flagged and will be subject to a more rigorous fraud check. If everything is okay, the charge is approved and an approval code is sent to the merchant. And all this happens in a matter of seconds. The merchant sees the approval messages and the terminal prints a receipt, and Sarah gets her new dress. But what happens after she leaves the shop? At close of business, the acquirer sends the merchant a settlement and funds with the discount rate, DR, deducted. The card issuer then sends Sarah a statement. For Sarah, this was a smooth experience that took seconds. For her, all this process was not visible. She did not see how complex a payment is in reality.